What's the difference in the first and the second halves against Missouri on the defensive side?
You know, in the first half, I'd say there was 3 plays that we didn't execute well and ended up lead to scoring drives. And in the second half, there was cleaner execution, which led to the point total right there. Yep.
How does CJ Taylor's emergence lately sort of give you the opportunity to do all kinds of fun stuff, basically, since he can really move around at a lot of places?
CJ's doing well. I was asked this earlier. It's like, the longer you practice, the more comfortable you get. You're going to get better. He's young, so he's just improving. He's able to utilize his talents, which he has. He's got a real knack for the ball, and so just him learning his job and the defense as a whole starting to learn their jobs together. You can look at these kids. A lot of these kids are young, and then a lot of these kids have been playing for somebody different every single year, and so what you hope to see and what you see a little bit of is a little bit of cohesion and guys being able to play a little faster.
Anthony forced 3 turnovers in the last game, and he's leading the SEC in tackles by like 12 tackles. How has he taken such a big step forward?
I think he's just, again, I wasn't here a year ago.
Yeah.
I just see a guy that practices really hard and has a good understanding of what he does, and he's a really good athlete. So he's making the plays that he's supposed to make, and he's doing a good job of that.
I know you weren't here a year ago, but do you get a sense from the guys, based on last year's result in South Carolina and how it all went down, that they're really hungry for this win?
I can't really speak to that. Sorry on that. Like, what I can see is a group of guys, continuing to come out and work every single day. I see more cohesion, more execution. I see a cleaner game plan. I just see everything improving. The more we go, the better, we're getting. And to this group's credit, like, I've seen a group come out and practice and play hard every single game, and the results haven't gone our way in some of those instances, but what I've seen is a resilient, tough group come back and really battle, after each tough loss. Again, the schedule, I can't remember how it goes, but like, we've had some tough losses, and after those tough losses, you've seen a team come back, try to put their best foot forward. That says something about character and the direction really that Coach Lee's turned the program.
Against Missouri, you were able to get more pressure on the quarterback than in a lot of previous games. Was that a schematic change, or was it better execution that led to that?
I just think it goes. You asked me this question, I think, a couple weeks ago. A lot of it lends to style of play. They were not an RPO team. We were able to execute on early downs. You execute on early downs. Second down, it gets longer, and third down gets longer, and now you can decide what you want to do instead of being reactionary. And so we were less reactionary and more actionary, in that approach.
What stands out about South Carolina's offense when you watch them on TV?
I think their running back's a really good player. I think he challenges your leverage in every instance. I think he's a great player. I think they have 2 or 3 good receivers that they can get the ball to on the perimeter and down the field. I think, like most of these SEC teams that as I'm new in this league, really good tight end play and multiplicity of tight end play in terms of formations and what they can do with those guys, and then they have a quarterback that is a good player, and so it looks like another SEC offense to me.
Anything else for Coach?
Thanks. Have a good day. Yep.